Brand versus branding. What's the difference? Let's start with brand. You, me, companies, organizations, countries, even continents have brands. If we already have a brand, what is it? A brand is a combination of experience, association, value, and meaning, which creates our brand perception. Let's take a restaurant, for example. We start with experience. An experience is a collection of different inputs. When we go in a restaurant, that would be the menu, the decoration, the sound, the music, the kind of type of restaurant. Is it Italian? Is it Asian? The staff, how friendly are they? The menu, is it easy to read? Is it hard to read? Do you understand what you need? Does it show allergies? Does it show diets? Now, if I go in a restaurant and my experience, they show diets, they have a good menu, it's easy to read, it is nicely decorated, and I'm a vegetarian, I have an easy time finding a menu because it just shows me that it is vegetarian, for instance. All of these little inputs create your experience. Now, what is an association? The association is in your experiences with those different inputs, which inputs really landed with you? Which ones do you call up when you tell it to somebody? For instance, if you're a vegetarian and they say that they have vegetarian written in the menu, that is something that you would remember. You would also remember if you're vegetarian and you had to ask because it wasn't very clear what was vegetarian, what isn't. That is also an association you will put on this experience. Now, the value is the question, how did I value the experience? Was it a nice experience? Was it fair for the price? And do I want to come back? Or was it stressful? Was it okay? Was it not really meaningful? That's where the next one comes, meaning. If it was okay but didn't have any meaning, the chances that I go back is very slim. If it was great and it made me feel a certain way, for instance, I have an allergy and they made sure to say which one had, nuts in them, then I feel seen, understood, safe, and the chances that I go back is a lot higher. The chances that I go back with somebody who hasn't been is even higher. So word of mouth happens on top of that. These combinations, as we discussed, experience, association, value, and meaning, is what creates the brand perception. Each person's brand perception is completely different. So one person might have a great experience at this restaurant and think this is amazing, we're going to go back, they filled my needs. Another person will go to the restaurant and feel like, no, this was terrible. I did not feel seen. I did not feel heard. It was very anxiety inducing. It was stressful trying to figure out what to eat. I had to ask because I wasn't sure. I will not go back. Same restaurant with different needs and experiences where the needs were met or not. Your brand is a collection of these experiences. So as we discussed, everyone has a brand if you like it or not. The question is it the type of brand that you want? If not, you can change it. And that is where branding comes in. Branding uses these different associations that we put in an experience and tries to affect them. So let's go back to the restaurant. If you want to make people comfortable and safe, and the question is, why do we want to create comfortable and safe experiences? We seek safety, we seek home, and that's what we seek in brands, is the feeling recognized. And you can do that with products, with services, and businesses. An example in the restaurant is, if you want people to feel comfortable, recognized, and seen, you would put in the menu allergies in the text. These allergens are in the food. You would also put what kind of diets they adhere to. So anyone who has a different diet, they don't need to ask. They can just go and check, oh, this is something I can eat. People with allergies will not have to ask. They can just go and like, oh, I feel seen. They make sure that I don't have to worry about these things. They already checked it. It also can be a signature drink, a signature dish, a signature experience. Anything that makes your business unique is what will attract people, because people want to have unique experiences. They want to feel safe and seen and understood. And that's what you can do with branding. You can actively make small changes that makes different groups seen. You can have a whole group. One person has an allergy, one person has a diet, and one person doesn't really care, and all of them feel seen. One person loves trying new things. A signature dish is a new thing that they can only get from your place. And if they like it, they will come back just for that dish. Now, having a restaurant, for instance, again, with not one signature dish, then you're like, why should somebody come to your business? What is it that you bring that is unique to any other restaurant? You don't have to invent things all the times. It can also just be a series where you say every Tuesday you're making hamburgers where people can put it together, or you have your own sauce on the table that nobody else has, or when you serve a steak, you serve it with a very special salt that you can only get there. You know, the one thing that you make that no one else makes. That's why people come to you, and they will also bring people or can talk about it because they know, hey, this place has amazing steak, and the salt makes the steak better than any steak you had before. Or the sauce, the dipping sauce, or that place uses red peppers on the steak that I like so much. You know, there's different things that you can attract, and these different things will also detract people that don't like these things, which is okay. So that's the difference between brand and branding. Brands, everybody has a brand. Branding, we actively affect how we are perceived as a brand. Now, this is a powerful tool because feeling seen is a human urge. Feeling recognized and understood is a huge human urge. We all seek for it in every interaction. So having the tools to do that, to connect people, to make people feel seen, is powerful. Do not overuse it. There are people that use it for negative things. Cults are a great example. They use the tools we use in branding to make people feel seen, heard, understood, a part of a community, a part of a greater good, connected to nature. And they use them not to make them feel good, but to take advantage of them later. Because once they trust, then they can expect and ask for things that otherwise they wouldn't get. So they use the tools of branding, which is pretty much a tool of connection, and take advantage of the people that then trust. Because once you connect, you feel trust. And once you feel trust, you feel safe. And once you feel safe, you are more likely to do things you wouldn't otherwise do. And that's what cults and many other organizations that like to control people and take advantage of people do. Let's not take advantage of people. Now, my hope is that you will take the knowledge that I'm sharing on this platform so we can create environments where we can feel seen, heard, and understood. Because each one of us has the skills to do that. And isn't that beautiful? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I really am excited to take you on this journey, and I hope I will see you in the next video.